welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, okay, what that shit do, alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. I feel like somebody could work at an amusement park. I don't know why I feel like saying that. You know how like you go to like Magic Mountain or Knott's Berry Farm or something, they're like, all right, make sure you leave your hands inside the cart. Make sure you remove anything that could possibly fly the fuck off because we are not responsible for it. They could not have me work on that thing. I would be like that one dude, I think he's on TikTok or like Instagram. Hey, Tainted. Where he like pranks the people that is going down, and he'll be like, "Oh wait, I gotta, dang, I forgot to check you guys' seatbelt," and all of a sudden the ride just go boom. They be scared to the motherfucker. I'm like, listen, don't play them games with me. I already, and that's crazy. I used to love going on roller coasters as I got younger, but listen, the way my anxiety is set up, and as I've seen, even like after COVID, all those damn accidents that was happening at the amusement park, I was like, see, y'all wasn't test driving shit in between time in the meantime. So now, my prayers go out to those people who lost family members off of those rides. And it's crazy because I'm at the cemetery right now. I came and I pulled up on my brother. Okay. And it's like a water fountain over here, and it's like swans walking around. Y'all probably hear them. They got their little babies. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hey, Slay. All right, so listen, let's get into your message, right? I'm getting sidetracked. Somebody is like, where did you come from? Like, who the fuck is you? And it's crazy because it's 4 people in here, 4 likes, and like 4 gives me like that angel protection energy, okay? Like you give off like this earth angel energy, collective, okay? And so when I had got that title, it came from this song called it's called Are You Even Real, right? And it's by Teddy Swim and Jivion. So somebody could be a swimmer, okay? Michael Phelps. Somebody name could be Michael. Somebody's last name could be Phelps, okay? Um, but it's crazy because like saying Phelps, um, isn't that like isn't that what you call like a felt strip, like a kind of like a Velcro? It's like somebody feels like when it comes to you, like y'all go together real bad. Okay, like when y'all stick to y'all or somebody that like I don't know, it's something that sticks with someone here. Okay. Also, picking up on the sexual energy heavily. Okay, whoever you and this fucking person is. Okay, Lord, something is it's like you your pH balance is definitely A1 when it comes to however you upkeep yourself down there. It smells good. The the texture is sticky. It's what it's supposed to be. It's making me think of some of y'all, okay, like not to be TMI, but like for my women, sometime maybe soon, you know what I'm saying, our monthly homegirl that come with the red fucking suitcase that just want to come in and just lay her shit every fucking where to where we irritating. It's like, damn bitch, like you could pick this shit up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you just gonna leave your shoes in the middle of the goddamn floor? You know, you gotta deal with that. You gotta deal with her being there for about a week or so. And then she's finally gone. All right. But maybe you guys are at the point right now. Like, damn, bitch. Shit. Pick your shit up. Why you got shit everywhere? It's dishes in the sink. Y'all remember when y'all was younger? It'd be like a spoon and a fork in the sink. Your mom be like, why is it all them dishes in there? It's like, okay, let me stop clowning down. Let me get into the goddamn read. All right. So whoever this person is, they gonna pull right up in front of me. You know how like you just go to the supermarket and you try and park in a decked off spot, and there's so many other spaces that people can park at, but they just want to park right 3 centimeters from you. Okay. But anywho. Hey, Corey. Okay, so when it comes to this person, right? And I feel like the energy that you give off when it comes to just people in general, like people just is like when it comes to you, it's like no way that person can be that nice. No way that person can be able to see the good in me. Like no way. Like you just come off as you don't however it is that your energy is or how you go about treating people and even just yourself, like it comes off to people that may have never experienced a feeling like that, because with you it's an experience. It's not just you just come and meet somebody. It's not like you just go to the grocery store and you know what I'm saying, your mind is elsewhere. You ain't really paying attention to who's scanning your shit up, and you just going about your business. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna remember the person that was at the goddamn grocery store ringing you up, right? But I feel like even if you were on the customer end or if you were on the employee end, you give off an energy of somebody that is very memorable. Okay, so you can have like you can like to smile a lot. I feel like that's something that likes to attract that attracts people to you. You know what I'm saying? Or be more vulnerable because they see that you are a happy person to talk to you, to engage with you, and all of that. Like it could be a lot of things, but when it comes to you specifically, whoever is here, not only is it that, but energetically, okay? Even if you are, if you, I feel like you may have this like resting bitch face, right? But it isn't until like somebody comes and you know chooses to engage, which is like you are somebody who is like, I ain't fucking with you, you don't fuck with me. You give that type of look when you just go about the world frolicking and running errands and all of that shit, right? So you don't really be in too many people faces. You be in your own zone and whatnot. But again, when somebody has the courage to speak to you, or you know, but again, going back to like even if you were on the end of the employee or the worker, it's just like you, even though you mind your business, you have a way of engaging with people who may be of service to you. Like I feel like you have that sense of mannerism, okay, and appreciation for people that is doing something for you, whether that be with someone you come across in love, friendship, work, whatever that may be for you, right? Like that's just the type of energy that you hold. It's not until someone actually gets to take the time to know you to see like how much of a genuine person you really are. But at the same time, it's given like that Queen of Swords. You're very, this can be like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Like you're very certain on how you would want people to treat you because of the ways in which you have practiced up until this point how to treat yourself, right? So you're growing in such a beautiful way, I should say. Collective is very attractive. It's very like, yes, you get it. Like, and not only are you a beautiful person on the on the inside, you are a very beautiful person on the outside as well. So it's very easy on the eyes when it comes to you, collective. So listen, let's break it down, cause listen, I'm gassing you right now because this shit is for real, for real. Because I'm hearing that Pharrell song. I was just fronting. Like I feel like somebody was trying to like call your bluff, right? Maybe this is somebody that felt like because of the energy that you gave them, they had to portray themselves in a certain type of way. But instead of turning you on, I feel like turning me off. It's giving me that Carrie Hilson song. You're turning me on. You're turning me on. You got one more time to feel on my booty. Better recognize a woman that ain't the way you do me. You're turning me on. You turning me on. So it's like maybe with you having this inviting energy. Okay, this can be both feminine or masculine. It's something about like your eyes are very piercing, or like the way in which you look at people. It just shows. Dang, I learned this in school too. It's like when you give people eye contact and like you just really are engaged in the person. it's kind of like you just have a way of making people feel as though, like, through conversation or interacting, like you're reading them. And some people have this effect, or some people talk to people and, don't make eye contact or whatever. um Something like that matters to someone here. They like looking into your eyes when you talk to them. Okay. So, also with the sexual energy, all right, speaking of eyes, it's like, especially for my feminine energies, because I can definitely relate to this, because I recently came across this, and I have a funny story. So, when it comes to eyes, you may have this energy of noticing when there's like a masculine energy undressing you with their eyes, I should say, right? So, oh no, it's like you can just tell that is a motherfucker scanning you. Like, you know how you go to the airport, somebody can work at the airport. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a full body scan. They're doing that. I remember one time I was doing a male client. He was like an older dude or whatever. And I instantly like felt his vibe when that happened. When somebody's just scanning, when you're talking to them, you're telling them protocol as far as like how some shit is gonna go. Like, they have a tendency of this person in particular was scanning me, so I was just like, ugh. It was very uncomfortable. So I don't know, maybe that's significant. Maybe somebody went through that. All right. But also, I got Trey Songz's song "Dive In," and I bet the neighbors know my name. Okay, so yeah, you already know where that's going with whoever that person is. Heavy on the sexual energy. Okay. uh it's given like I feel like you don't know how to do anything else outside of like love making. Like, the person you are, as divine as you are, collective, like, you really have to be careful of who you give your sensual energy to. And you may notice this in a way in which the opposing person tends to act when there's no access to it, or whatever that may be. So, yeah, when it comes to that. But I also got the Gap Band, that song "Yearning for Your Love." All right. Now, to speak on how somebody here specifically feels with that "Are You Even Real" song with Jivion and Teddy Swings, right? So Teddy started the song, or somebody can like a little bit of a heavier set. Like, for my masculines, you can be I don't know. I don't really like saying like chubby. Like, you could just be a little stocky. You know what I'm saying? Or, for my feminines, you may like that. Whatever it is for you. But maybe somebody may have that. But on my feminine end, like, um, I'm getting that Lizzo song again from that other live yesterday. But I'm getting that that Lizzo song when he says she got a little bit of stuff, but that's okay. She gonna let a real nigga eat. I appreciate a woman with a whole lot of shake. Like, somebody likes the fact that you are a very voluptuous woman. Like, you got it in the right places. Okay, collective. You got it in all the right places in which they like specifically. And they like, ooh, when they see you. Because even in the song, right? So Teddy started the song. He was like, "Are you even real? Or did I make you up? How can someone like you wanna give me love? Don't think I deserve you, but I can't get enough. You're so beautiful, spiritual, more like a miracle. Part of me scared that you might be invisible. Too good to be true." And then he goes, "Tell me, are you?" He said, "Made up in my head, are you in my bedroom? Questions that I asked ever since I met you." So listen, when that lyric, when he said, "Part of me scared that you might be invisible," it's like, what's so crazy? Because, okay, when you think of like somebody being invisible, it's kind of like, it kind of makes you feel delusional when, in a sense, because you see something that maybe a lot of people may not see, or it may be this sense of a like, how the fuck is nobody else seeing? Like, you could be single, you know what I'm saying, and just off of your essence, who you are, how you come off, somebody is like, why the fuck are you not with somebody? Like, or do y'all see this right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, of course everybody sees you, Collective, because you are, again, a very beautiful person, not only on the inside but the outside. But somebody here got a chance to either be with you in close proximity to where it's tainted and stupid. She said butter the biscuits. Okay, they want to butter your backside and call you all type of biscuits. Okay, but that's so funny. Not even saying that, but in my mind, it made me think of like, like, this person will never disrespect you or call you out your name, but like, maybe this is something that you into as well. But like, in the bedroom, oh, this person is calling you all type of. If I was a fly on the motherfucking wall, okay. Oh man, it's something about, I don't know, with this person, like, with how sweet and innocent you look, it's like in that motherfucking bedroom, they want you to be like, all right, motherfuckers, keep your eyes on me. And if I catch you looking anywhere, oh God, oh God, that's how they want you to be. Like, they want you to be like they little personal slut or something like that. Okay. But nonetheless, like, this person, they have this energy when it comes to you of like, damn, like, how are y'all not seeing this? They feel like they done like hit the jackpot. They done came up on something when it came to you. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So we got success, patience, and discipline. That's what I'm saying. You are trusting the process here, Collective, and it's leading you right to where you need to be. All right. With patience, it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right, so y'all was not in the energy of like wanting to rush things. I feel like you may have been on that sense of like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that, whatever, and try. It's like you were putting maybe unrealistic deadlines on yourself that were not needed. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything will happen in divine timing. You can't outbeat the process. You can't outbeat yourself. You know, it just depends on the work, whatever you stay disciplined to when it came to putting the work in order to get whatever it is that you are trying to get. All right, so discipline, it says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And listen, success, that's all you needed to do was give yourself a little time, Collective. That's all you needed to do, or that's all you need to do. Because some people with patience here, I feel like some people feel like things will happen overnight. And it's crazy because that's not always necessarily the case. But with the discipline that you put towards whatever it is, to certain people, it may seem like that. Like you know how people say like an overnight success? Like nobody, because you are at your own pace and you're allowing the cards to lay where they lay. You're not going up against anything that Big G is trying to have you do, or as far as understanding the season that you're in and putting the work in. There were some things that, you know, you had to get in order when it came to discipline. Creating a routine, creating structure, making a commitment to yourself, you know? And if that's something that you were thinking or someone was thinking, then you know that it's obtainable. It's just understanding that, again, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you continue to move in this direction is going to lead you to accomplishing whatever it is that you was thinking of, them goals, them that relationship. That is very possible, but sometimes we have to do the work within ourselves. Like, we have to. And hope with discipline that, and not feeling like, it's like looking at something, it's like brick by brick is what I want to say. It's kind of like brick by brick. Sometimes you're not going to be able to finish everything in a day, but give yourself grace in the sense that at least you did something pertaining towards making it something better. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to stop something and it's something that you know that you was used to doing for a long time, like, all right, cool. Well, maybe depending on what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, okay, maybe I cut it from, at least if it was 7 days a week, let's go to 5. Sometimes, you just have to do things in increments and slowly build yourself up and push yourself past whatever point it was before that you're trying to overcome. We've all been there at one point in time, because you're going through a transformation with the death card here. Hey, Zion. It says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So it's like you're introducing yourself to a new start. So with the death card, this is you ending certain things, habits, shit. It can be relationships, whatever the case may be here, that felt, when you think of death, it's like something that like sucked the life out of you. Like, it was draining. It was no longer something that you wanted to do. It has reached its its point here. But it's kind of like when you close one door, what they say, another one opens, right? So balance that. Oh yeah, shit is finna get, especially, yeah, shit is, you about to really even the playing field here, or someone wants to even the playing field here. I feel like in the love department, okay, this is somebody, again, they're breaking free with patience here. They're breaking free from an old way of being. Or maybe when they come in, they want to, Spirit's like, take it. That's funny. Whoever this person is, they definitely keeping tabs on you on social media. All right, so y'all, you ain't probably blocked them. Or if it's somebody who you probably could have blocked, I feel like this could be somebody that you were more than patient with. With this, it kind of made me feel like you could have felt as though you were doing too much, because with discipline, like with you having a sense of discipline within your own life, when you really care about somebody or when you really love them, you incorporate them into your day. Like, you have a schedule going on, you have shit rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're staying true to your plans as far as what you set your mind to, and it reflecting in the actions that you're taking when it comes to you trying to get somewhere, even in the aspect of love, it's like, all right, if there was an intent of this possibly going somewhere, like how I intend for me to position myself in places that make other things happen in that way, then I'm going to make time for it, right? You gave a lot of time with patience. But with this saying, what? I accept that everything happens in divine order. Whether this person was ready at the frequency or the space that you were in at that point in time, like, you never counted it out in a sense that it would never happen for you. It was like, okay, maybe it could just be this case scenario of right person, wrong time, right? You're in no rush because you have other things that you're trying to accomplish. So if love is not working, then at least you're not so codependent on basing your happiness or anything like that on the sake of just a relationship. Like, you still have businesses to attend to. If you have kids, you have kids to attend to. Like, you have other things going on other than the love department, right? Because success, you have worked yourself up to a place to where you have created a name for yourself in whatever it is that you do. Okay? and you went through many transformations. So it's another one happening, but it's for your good. So you guys may be experiencing like a shakeup when it comes to certain relationships going on, whether it be the love department, work, whether it be family. Like, it's whatever that energy is of you giving something more time than you feel like you should. Um, that's the shakeups that's happening. But again, it's going to create balance back into your energy field. All right. So it's nothing to really trip about. Because you, what does it say? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you guys are at the point to where you know how to take accountability for yourselves. It seems, especially with discipline, when it comes to it being any sort of a lack that may transpire, and you not being able to pinpoint who, what, when, where, or whatever it is that is causing that lack in order to just correct it, you know. um but it's going to bring a lot of balance. But whoever this person is, right, they're definitely keeping tabs on you. I don't know if this person is used to somebody who operates like you. All right, this is somebody who feels like they, like, you not really worried about them, but they worried about you. Or they want to reach out to you because it says text message, right? It says unsent messages. So this is somebody that's like, man, I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up, and they be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the gram. I ain't gonna do it. Somebody may feel like you showing out, okay? Collector, what are you doing? Somebody may feel like you showing out. They like, yeah, what the fuck? They want to press shit. They want to press shit. Like, what the fuck is that about? You got somebody kind of wanting to act that character. What's this about? Storm, turmoils coming ahead. So that's what the shakeup that I feel like I was talking about. All right, or this is something that you may be causing in someone. It's causing them to it's somebody here kind of has this energy of like, you seem happier without me, and I don't like that. So like, I want to come in and I want to cause a little chaos, because what the fuck makes you feel like you can just keep going with discipline, keep going on about your life and your daily routine, and not pay attention to me? I feel like with death here, it's kind of like you kind of kill somebody's ego, as far as however they may have felt in regards to you. Okay, like it's yeah, it's making I see love. You definitely, hey, I'm gonna take all of these too. You definitely are pulling on somebody's heartstrings. Okay, it says signs, meaning that sexual energy is definitely come out. I'm hearing these are the signs of love making. Are you that zodiac free I've been looking for? Somebody name could be Tyrese. All right. Um. Hmm. Somebody is looking for a sign too, as far as like with love here. If you miss them, and if they feel that energy or that vibe based off of whatever it is that you say or do, like that will prompt them to, I don't know, that will give them like a green light to hit you up. But yeah, it's definitely hurting their feelings. Now, somebody here could be involved in a karmic relationship. All right, it's a little toxic. I see this blood here, so as a trigger warning, okay, for anyone here, this could be somebody who you could have broken up with, because even with me getting the energy of discipline, like, this is a motherfucker that likes shit to go they way, and they want you to do shit they way too. So like, if you don't do something in the motherfucking order or the way in which they want you to do it, whether it's how you dress, how you speak, how you interact with people, and want to really just take control over whatever, how you are as a fucking being, you know what I'm saying? Like, for with success here, I feel like for a point in time, maybe it was like that. But with Dev here, I feel like there is a certain sense of a, again, it's crazy. I see this cloud and it really looks like a heart. Let me show y'all. My goodness. Hold on. Do y'all see that? It looked like a little heart. That's crazy. You must have somebody that is a passed over loved one that is like sending their love, especially for me to be at a cemetery. Okay. Signs and meanings. They definitely send their love. Okay. With the death card, okay, even that's crazy, even being here, right? I feel like this is somebody who may have gotten signs and synchronicities. That is crazy. That shit now look like an upside down heart. Listen, don't that look like an upside down heart now? Somebody see how something is breaking your heart. It's not making you happy. It's not, it doesn't feel good on a heart level. Like when you, and this is a trigger warning. This may not be for all of you guys, so take it how it resonates. But it's something with somebody that could have anxiety. You know, it causes somebody to feel a certain type of way when they hear from a certain type of person. And maybe something that you're realizing with signs and meaning is like, it's a difference between like having the sense of like, I'm hearing you give me butterflies inside, I just wanna. It's like, there's a difference between how you feel love from someone where you get those sense of butterflies, or you know, it makes you feel warm inside, versus being with someone who gives you that fear and anxiety. Like it's giving me that Tyler Perry movie, the family reunion with the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like it's making me think of y'all remember that scene when the stripper came over and the husband walked in, and like the look, like I said, something with the eyes. It's like some of y'all could really be them type of parents where like all it take is for you to look at a motherfucker a certain type of way, or maybe this is something. And when you even think about that, like that is a generational characteristic trait that like I feel like somebody, this is so different from this energy as to why I'm even picking up on this. And maybe this is what somebody needs to hear, as far as like how they energetically tend to make people feel, even if they don't say anything with their words. You know, so somebody could have picked up on a characteristic like that as a child when it came to like the way in which you knew how it made you feel when your parent looked at you a certain type of way in order to get you in order. It's probably the same type of thing that someone does, whether it be relationships, friendships, your own kids, or whatever, that like kind of provokes that fear into someone. Okay, it's like the and even when I see death, it's like the stare of death. You know what I'm saying? But even with that situation, if that is something that somebody is going through, right? That situation is going to balance out. Listen, because it's like you're getting some type of signs here that's letting you know, or allowing you and helping you differentiate what is healthy love and what is toxic love. Okay? So somebody, yeah, I'm talking, yeah. I feel like they like talk that shit, bitch. No, I'm just like, dang, okay. I feel like that's probably like your spirit guides and your ancestors happy at the fact that, like, you know, you're coming to this point of just learning how to differentiate, like, you know, those characteristic traits that you may have went through when it came to past relationships that led you to know, like, oh, this is something that is physical, or like even if it's just on the emotional standpoint, or, you know, like I was saying, like that sense of like that energetically trying to make someone fearful type of energy. All right, so non-committal, independent. Somebody could have realized that somebody was just used to toxicity as far as probably gaining some type of control over someone, right? With discipline, when you are disciplined, you taking control over yourself. So maybe this is what someone experienced when it came to another individual. All right, so it says hurting, antagonizing pain. But we got bliss and happiness here. Somebody could be dealing with someone, especially someone, you know, again, that carries that characteristic trait of, it's like this person, this is like somebody that like hurt a true earth angel. Somebody who is very caring, very loving, very, you know, take the shirt off my back to you. Like, with patience, it's not too many people in this fucking world that is going to take their time with too many things that, especially with someone disciplined, that's going to cause them to go astray. So it must show that you care about these people, this person. Okay? But it's definitely hurting someone at the fact that, like, I feel like it's a permanent ending there. Yeah, blocked obstacles. You definitely blocked this person. Let's get into what the what is this person? Are you even real? Ascending. It says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Okay, so this has a potential of probably being some type of higher level of commitment. Wait, what you saying? What y'all talking about? Let me in. Hold on. Oh my God. Take this slay. Y'all crazy talking about some granny. Okay, so look, let's get into it, y'all. I'm so happy even to see that things are about to balance out for y'all. So listen, y'all went through a lot. And don't ever think that Big G is not going to spin a block for you, okay? Like, that situation has catapulted, that was the catalyst for you to step into whatever it is that you're doing right now, because it's leading you somewhere good. Like, you're really going through a transformation. This can be you getting back into the gym. This can be you reading more. This can be you just learning how to be comfortable with yourself, like not feeling as though you're in trouble. Like, that's what that energy makes me feel like. Like, you know, when a motherfucker, when you, like I said, when you were younger and you did something and somebody look at you a certain type of way and they make you tighten up, like, you know, living your life unapologetically is what you're doing right now. And I commend you, because it really is like bringing a sense of peace and harmony into your life. And it's not like you are looking at those certain people and calling, I mean, some of y'all could be calling these people out, but I feel like for the majority of y'all, you're not. It's just you recognizing, like, wow, that's just really how you are. And I'm sorry, because that's just really not where I'm at right now. Also, there's also an energy here of somebody who is really looking for love, right? Signs meaning love. They're really looking for love. And I feel like a lot of the criteria in which whoever this is that's looking for love is in the parts that really matter, like caring about somebody's well-being, what they got going on, how was your day, did you eat, how was work, how are you feeling today, like is there anything on your mind, like even just with the energy of the eyes, right? Like you have a tendency of like seeing the hurt in people, seeing you just have a different sense of lenses going on right now. Okay, some of y'all could wear glasses. So you have a lot of grace and a lot of patience, right, for people. And I feel like it took you it took you to have it that with yourself, with discipline, in order for you to also be able to have that same type of energy externally, right? And again, with success, with you being that type of charismatic type of person, it gets you indoors. Like it gets it when you do the fucking inner work, bruh. When you do the inner work, it is so rewarding. Oh Lord, I wish I knew. It was funny because I remember I went to Staples and I was going to go get these cards, right? So the box was all like torn up and everything. Yeah, I'm just yapping, talking. Hey, that's funny. But like I went to go get the cards and the box was all torn up. And of course, I worked in customer service for a long time. So like it just, even again, like I say, whether you're the customer or whether you're the employee, it is like life's law for you to learn those lessons that you did and apply it in ways that not only causes you to be a good person, but looking at things that from both perspectives, right? Because when I was on the employee end, it mattered. It mattered to me as far as like if the person was kind, for me to even go the fucking extra mile. If you sitting here and you cussing me out, or you being rude to me and things like that, do you really think that somebody that is here to help you is really going to go the extra mile for you based off of how rude you treating them? You know what I'm saying? That's just not how it works. Right? And even just you looking at things from the opposite end, like, so I went to the cash register, right? And me just being my goofy ass, I had made a joke about the box to the guy. I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what I had said, but um, he had laughed or whatever, and he actually ended up reducing the price, right? Had I been up there and be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, this the last swing here, and it's all bent up, out of shape. You can't give me no discount or whatever. Like, imagine me having that certain type of approach, like making it seem like it's their fault. Like, I get it. Sometimes motherfuckers want to come into the store and they want to open the fucking box and try and see how it feel or whatever. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But by me with me still getting my point across, it wasn't in a way that came off like the other energy, right? And because of that, homeboy knocked off some change off of my shit. I was like, thank you. I was still respectful. I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's still a tone or a way in which you can go about shit that I feel like you were more than patient enough with somebody or some people. Okay? With non-committal, it's like, as much as you are working on being a good individual with independent here, as much as you are trying to be a better individual, you see that these people, based off of how they interact, how they talk, how they move, how you see they're as dedicated to themselves, that they're not as disciplined in the energy that you're in when it comes to relationships. So it's kind of hurting somebody's feelings here. So somebody may feel like somebody's used to like toxicity, okay? Like validation. I feel like this is opposing energy, but I feel like you are somebody who brought this love here, signs making poker face. You can tell this person likes you. They definitely want to take a chance with you, okay? It says taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. All right, so somebody can like to gamble. Aside from this other energy, okay, somebody who may watch somebody's social medias. I feel like somebody's very codependent on someone here. Okay, but I feel like somebody is feeling someone else, but it's kind of like they can't really let somebody know that they that interested because of another energy, okay? And it's not as if like this energy doesn't care about the other one, but it's like somebody, I don't know. That's crazy. Teddy Bear came out and that Jivion song, his name was Teddy. That's funny. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Somebody wants, it's like, okay, somebody wants to be with someone so bad. Like somebody gives someone these signs that this is actually love. Like it's giving old school love, slow dancing in the motherfucking living room while you put a vinyl on. And homegirl got a glass of wine in her hand and homeboy is just kissing her neck down. It's giving that type of energy when it comes to how your energy makes someone feel. Okay, totally different. All right, from whatever type of karmic energy that they are used to experiencing or that they may have going on in the background. All right, this is somebody, whoever they're dealing with, like somebody does not want to commit to that energy, so it comes off as somebody that's non-committal. But again, with discipline, people are going to put time in with who and what they want to. Okay, if somebody really wanted something, they are going to put in the work to do that. If you know you got to go to work every day in order to do X, Y, and Z, then that's what you're going to do. That's where your mindset is at. But it goes far beyond. It's kind of like when you go to school and you know you have to stay disciplined as far as going to school every day, right? Once you are done graduating in high school, it's up to you if you want to further your education. Okay, it's up to you to put in the work in order to form your name with success or to create something to contribute. Whatever goals, go towards whatever it is that you love to create something for yourself. It's like great. It's like not having a whole, having a high school diploma is great, but it's what you also do beyond that to leave some type of imprint on this earth that you will be remembered by. And I feel like that's what, like somebody, like you have that certain type of energy as far as like you making a mark in this lifetime. I feel like with Death Card, you've been through many transformations, and it's like you just keep getting better with time, okay? Somebody may like to drink wine. Like, you can look very good for your age. Like, you can tell people your age, and they like, what? You what? I would have never thought. It's funny, when I used to have, like, younger clients, and it's crazy. They'll be like 18, 19, like 20, 21, all that. And I tell them, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm 31. And they be like, what? I thought you were like in your early 20s. Some of y'all really do smile a lot, okay? Like, and you know how they say, you're using your 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 facial muscles, you know, and I don't know, maybe you just appear to be very younger for your age. You don't look like how old you really are. You take good care of yourself with patience, especially in discipline. Like, you know how to do things in increments and how to, you know, upkeep yourself. All right. But there is definitely, let's see, somebody, whoever this person is with signs of love, they don't want to show you how much they are interested in you. Like I said, you can be a lot more like on the curvier side or the stocky side. Like, they like that. It's a height difference here too. Like, maybe they taller than you. But it's like every time this person sees you, like, it just makes them want to risk it all. They like, I can't keep. They're like, listen, that's why I was getting that song. I was just fronting. That's the reason I was getting that song. They was fronting. You show them in a way a certain type of love that they looking for. Somebody who is very charismatic. They have, you know, you have a very good sense of mannerism. They like how you handle yourself. And it just shows that you have a sense of standard, like boundaries or standards about yourself, right? So yeah, it says self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Yeah, this person likes the fact that you actually do the work on yourself. Like, with whatever this karmic energy is, that with storm and antagonizing pain, it's like anything coming from this person is like, I'm just hearing like a recipe for disaster. Like, somebody could be a chef here, but it gets like somebody whose feelings are easily hurt based off of like how their partner moves. But with unsent text messages, it's kind of like it's like somebody is trying to work on this, but it's also a non-committal energy. So it's like, again, I don't know. That shit weird, bruh. Golly. This can be somebody that just really wants a, like, a sense of possessiveness over someone, and then with hurting and antagonizing, it's kind of like plays wolf. Confirmation. Somebody's like, thank you. Somebody like, do you see what the fuck I'm talking about? How the fuck do you want to work on some shit and you still got other shit going on? It's toxic. They can fuck around and do and move however they want to move. But they'll try and make somebody feel a certain type of fucking way about the ways in which they intentionally put shit into place, as far as trying to make it seem like this is something that they really want. But they're still not committed on their end. But with Storm here, oh, they'll get hot if they see that you indulging with somebody. It's like, that shit's stupid. But with you, whoever this person is, you actually show them a certain sense of love. I'm hearing sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down. Yeah, this person, whoever, if they dealt with other people in the past, it was definitely domestic. Okay, as you see this blood, yeah, it was definitely domestic in the sense of possessiveness. crazy because I don't feel your energy not even like that. You know, like you're very patient with people, like you're very caring. You have a sense of like, again, you have a different lens, but it's like you can lead a horse to fucking water, but you can't make them drink. This is a motherfucker that finds enjoyment in finding people that is willing to that finds a sense of love at the fact that you'll take the time out of your fucking day to lead them to the fucking water. And them not wanting to actually do the work to drink it in order to better them fucking selves. Like, it's making me upset. Because damn, their thrill is in the fact that you will stop whatever it is that you're doing in order to help them get there. But when it comes to them doing the work, it's like nobody at this grown age, nobody's about to sit here and hold your hand. Like, you have to create some type of discipline for yourself with success. If you want shit to work out for you. With death, that's fucking life. And we only got one to live. So it's like, what are you going to do with yours? Just talking. Interested, awaiting messages, text, call, email, talk more. Okay. Somebody definitely wants to talk to you. They interested, okay? They want to kind of, maybe they may see you with signs, you know, you see signs. But I feel like somebody wants to engage more in conversation with you, okay? Also, this person want to know if you're talking to anybody else, because you see how out of all the pictures, why would they put this one? If you ever chill with this person, if your phone was fucking going off, they with their energy in regards to how they feel about you, it's like, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? Who is hitting you up? Why are they hitting you up? Who? What? I'm the only one. If y'all not together, okay? If you and this person is not together, even if it's y'all just chilling, oh, they wondering, who the fuck is on your phone? Look how he looking back. Like, who the fuck is calling you? Don't think that this person is not paying attention to, like, whatever it is that you're saying, for them to signify if it's a love interest, a family member, a motherfucker collecting debt. I don't know. I don't know, collective, but they gonna be paying attention. They definitely gonna be paying attention. Poker face. Like, even if they think, yeah, this person is like, let me come back to earth, because the way that this person is making me feel is making me feel like I got leverage to question a bitch about who the fuck is calling you. Okay? Y'all could be knowing each other for a week, and you hang with this motherfucker, somebody calling you, and they want to be like, it's giving. Oh my God. I ain't even gonna say that part, but yeah. They get that Ike turn, you know what I'm saying? And just like, who the fuck is that? Yeah. Somebody is trying to work through that. I don't know if this is, I mean, we all have to give everybody grace, okay? We all got to give everybody grace, because this can be really somebody that is Lord Jesus. Damn, my ambulance. This can really be somebody, y'all, that is working past, like, whatever it is that they may have went through in the past, as far as, even when I was speaking on, like, somebody growing up experiencing how it felt when that parent looked at them a certain type of way in order to tighten up. Like this can also be the energy of that, of somebody seeing something domestic and associating that with how they are able to demand or discipline, like, you know, kind of demand or control someone to act in the ways in which they want to on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Like implementing something into that that will cause that, especially when it comes to the Department of Love. So with poker face, like this can be somebody who they want to give you that look, but it's kind of like they just know, it's like they just know that you are not the fucking one. Like they know with however it is your energy is, even as it makes me think of this other post I seen. I forgot her name, but she was like, you have to watch the quiet ones, because it took a lot, especially with you being a patient person. It's like it took a lot for you to become someone who is very patient with people, because again, you learned that certain type of grace within yourself. But it's like, don't get it fucked up as if you don't know. Yeah. That's so funny. All these cards. Yeah, you like, I knock all this shit over. Hold on. That's so fucking funny. My cards just started to flip. It was like, yeah, I'll knock all this shit over. Play with me if you want to. Hey, that was right on time. That's funny as fuck. Look, Six of Cups came out and this landed right over here. That was from up there. You definitely got somebody from your past that want to come back in. All right, grounding. It says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. All right. That's where that balance comes in out. That's when everything starts to become a lot more stable for you in life in all aspects. All right, because you've been with self-indulgent, you know, you've been focusing on you. It ain't nothing wrong with you focusing on the things that you need to do in order to lead yourself to some sort of success. It's like, listen, with whatever it is that I'm incorporating in my day and in my time, if you are not helping me, if that's not something that's helping me, whether on a mental level, a spiritual level, a physical level, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we back. I'm like, damn, yeah, it was hitting on something. That shit was hitting on something. That's screaming black. I'm like, nah, my phone don't do not disturb and my ringer off. But yeah. If that shit is not helping you in any of those levels, it's like, what is the point? You have spent already too much time on shit that you shouldn't have spent as much time as you should have before. And so now that you know that with discipline, you're able to acquire things in a faster at a faster rate if you stay true to the plan on whatever it is that you setting your mind to. Dealing with shit that don't contribute to it, your time ends up being shorter and fucking shorter with those people, places, and things. Because it's like, this is like somebody that's like, yeah, like, I can go out to this event, I'm gonna have fun, but I gotta leave at this certain time because boom, I gotta wake up and I gotta tend to some business in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have, you know where to cut certain shit short when it comes to, like, I feel like, what's his name? And I love him too. Some of y'all can have locks as well. Hindsight. He's on Instagram and he's on YouTube too. And I gotta start back watching him because, like, I just love his vibe. I just love, like, he makes beats and stuff like that. So some of y'all can make beats too. Y'all can be in music, but his name is Hindsight on, yeah, Instagram and on YouTube. But he talks on certain type of topics, like he drinks his tea, you know what I'm saying? He be putting him and what's that one dude? I think his name is Minty. He got like the turquoise grill with the locks as well, and he was like, he'll post certain like comments and be like, oh, can you make a this and that tea? And he'd be like, all right. And he'll get them he'll get the shit. Like, he cool as fuck. But like, I don't even know where the fuck I was going with that. I don't know. Maybe that was just a sense of me putting y'all on to better energy, okay? But hindsight, like, he talks about good things as well, okay? So maybe that's somebody y'all can add to y'all catalog, okay, of inspirational or just different frequency, vibrational type of people that may be like me, that may speak on certain type of things to help you just look at life differently, help you practice certain things that you can implement into your day, you know? Because with grounding here, it's like you have been, maybe you have felt as though you have been lifted in certain type of ways or in certain type of disguises that took you far away from yourself, you know? With performance, maybe you felt as though you had to be a people pleaser or you had to act a certain type of way in order to obtain success or the certain type of things in your life. And with Death card, I just feel like, again, you're just going, as you are growing, you're gaining some type of endurance as you transform, okay? As you transform. I feel like with talking here too, and with teddy bear energy and poker face, like, I feel like y'all really, even just giving that song Yearning for Your Love, you're really somebody who is yearning, or this could be this person too, like really yearning for somebody that y'all can really be fucking transparent with, like giving, like having, gaining a trust there, or just a space of vulnerability to really express the certain type of things that you have been through that has made you into the person that you are today. Okay, hey Belizean Queen. All right, because I feel like you are somebody, again, with patience. You're very patient with people. It's like you may know that sometimes people may not get it right the first time when it comes to you, because it's like, all right, boom, I understand that this is your first encounter with me, and you never probably experienced somebody like me because of maybe the path in which we are both on within our own individual lives. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to those two people to try and figure out, okay, so where are you at mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, or whatever that is, and vice versa. You know, like, you never know. It's by meeting certain type of people, it's no coincidence. You know, people come into our lives to either be a lesson or a blessing, you know? And when you, I feel like when you don't have those certain type of conversations, as far as like getting to know someone and wanting to know what aspect they're in, yeah, that's that twin flame energy. Because you never know, like, how, whew, this is deep. You never know, when you meet someone, there's a mirror that is reflected onto you based off of how that person is. Okay? And it shows us parts of ourselves that we may need to fucking tend to. All right, with poker face, you know, it's only so long you can go without making it seem as though you are not bothered by certain type of people, places, and things. But ultimately, that is your intuition telling you, like, hey, I understand that you're trying to save face for however this person or this place or this thing is making you feel, but it's not who you truly are. This is not how you truly feel. Because you have the heart of being patient with people, it's like, okay, well, maybe, you know, if I act this way, if I talk to this way, if I don't bother engage at all, maybe it'll, you know, you give people grace. But people with discipline, they are determined to keep acting and being and operating in the same way in which they want to, because that's where they got their mindset at when it comes to accomplishing whatever it is towards you. And with success, you can either buy into the ways in which those people act and it end up working out in their favor, or you can just fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying, screw you guys. I'm going home with Family Guy. was that? Was that I forgot his name. This could be happening in your own that's not Family Guy. That's South Park. I mean, shit, for me to say Family Guy, this can be happening in your family. You never know. Okay. But South Park, somebody can be from the South. That can be significant as well. But yeah, with mirroring, it's like, it says mirroring each other, introspection, inner wounds. And yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, for someone who has never thought about really looking at themselves to establish that sense of self-awareness, for someone who has, it will really come off as like, it's either people will be intimidated by you because you think you better than them, when all you did was learn how to make healthier choices for your life, and you stood 10 toes down on what those are for you, and you creating perimeters in which people cannot fucking pass. It can create envy, it can create jealousy with certain people based off of how they chose to show up in your life and try and have the audacity to make you feel a certain type of way. Because again, you give everybody grace with patience coming out first. But that doesn't mean that you're not still sticking to your plan with discipline as far as where you see yourself going. You have a great understanding of knowing that people come and people go. People come into our life to either add to where we going, that helps, that fits into the ways in which you have established a certain type of discipline within your life and yourself, or not. Like, I'm just so proud, collective. I'm so proud that y'all have gotten to this point, because like, you really are like, K. Michelle, you done shook the motherfucking table. Because with patience, it's either you get it or you don't. When you do, it's gonna happen in divine timing. I can't go against divine timing. I'm not in charge of who correlates what happens in divine timing. But as long as I know discipline where I'm needing to go, and I see that you are not, somebody, a person, place, or thing is not helping you get there, then you gotta go. All right. So partying, I'm here. We like to party. Hey. Hey, okay, so some of y'all might have something going on to where it's gonna be drinks poured, finger foods, nice little outfits and everything. All right. So it says time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So yeah, y'all definitely are single. Y'all definitely are single. It's like you're showing someone that, not with patience, not everybody is going to sit around and wait for you to be ready for some shit. Who you were, the signs, I'm hearing the signs were cautioning, but it's like, yes, it's a sign of love, but you also gave him a sign of like, fuck around and find out. With poker face, it's like, again, you just have a sense, like this person can just see it in your eyes that you were just not somebody to fuck around with. Just as they were able to adapt the ways in which the looks, when you look at somebody a certain type of way, when you use certain type of verbiage, when you use certain type of body language, you can see it in their eyes that they're scared of you. Okay? So this motherfucker see that you ain't scared of their ass. Oh God, Big G brought the right but the wrong fucking one. It's like, motherfucker, I wish you would. That's your whether it be somebody that's, again, like I said, used to putting their hands on people or whatever, it's like you really give that energy of like, all right, you're very, I'm hearing unpredictable. Somebody's name could be Jamie. But with Fox here, you give that she's a bad mamma jamma, just as fine as she could be. It's like, ooh, you fine, and you got this little foxy little attitude or energy to you, so where it's like, yeah, okay, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. That's funny, because they really ain't never came across somebody like you. That's why they feel like, are you even real? Like, I ain't never came across a shorty like you, or I ain't never came across a dude like you. And it's like, as much as you are able to give somebody all of that type of energy, even show interest, it's like you're very sure who you are. You like to have a good time. You're very grounded, but again, your energy just really puts a mirror up to some people when it comes to like, you can't play with me. Like, I done played the game, I done been through hurt, I done been through pain, so like, I have a great sense of knowing how shit tends to go based off of how my energy makes another motherfucker feel. With, like I said, death, you've been through many transformations and you have succeeded through all of them. It's like you are gaining like new protection or like new weapons or something each fucking level that you go. Somebody can like playing video games. All right, engagement ring. Yeah, you wifey or hubby material. At this point, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like y'all are at that energy to where like what's making somebody look at you as somebody where it's a higher, it says higher commitment, eternity, partner, and union completion, was making somebody look at you in a way in which like, yeah, I'll put a ring on that one, because again, like, you have some sort of a good sense on just life and what you're looking for in love, and the fact that you're not rushing for anyone to treat you in ways in which they don't want to just naturally treat you. Because again, you have other things to tend to. It's really giving like Tracy Ellis Ross when she was doing that interview with Michelle Obama. It's like you are able to notice somebody with storm here, turmoils coming ahead. You can already kind of foresee. Y'all are very intuitive. You can almost kind of foresee based off of certain character traits. I don't know why I say tricks. Somebody acts childish. I'm hearing tricks are for kids. Somebody acts very childish here. But it's kind of like, again, maybe that's something that someone is noticing in someone when it comes to knowing how to properly approach situations, people, places, and things. When it comes to chaos, right? Turmoils. Somebody definitely finds comfort in pain, okay? Or just like drama, all type of stuff like that. It's just like somebody really just find comfort in that. That's how, that's what they're so disciplined to, making sure that that shit continues to fester. And with success, maybe this person has been able to form friendships or relationships and things like that based off of that. I mean, even with some people with death card, like, this is how somebody could have been set on acting till they left this fucking earth. Like, oh yeah, it feels good right here. I'm able to create um, chaos and conflict in my love relationship, where I work at. You know, you gotta be really mindful of motherfuckers that is always in drama all across the board, in their love life, at their job, with the family member, this and that. Like, at some point, it's like a motherfucker gotta really look at their character. It's making me think of that one reel when she was like, when you got 3 kids, pointed this way. She was like, just no, she said two or something or one. She was like, just remember you got three. And she was just like, motherfucker, listen, I'll put all these motherfuckers on you. Some of y'all need to look at that read when poking the bear goes wrong. I just did that live because I'm telling you, people would just really be wanting to knock you off of whatever it is. Like they carefully wait with patience for them to knock you off of whatever it is that you are setting your mind to. Because with Death Card, it's like they want you to come to some type of end zone. You know, some type of dead zone. Some of y'all get like watching football. What's this Six of Cups though? You got a lot of people from your past that want to return because again, like with how you have grown as a person, you was not the fucking issue when it came to like, if anything, by these people leaving, it brought balance into your life. Because with perseverance here, it was like by continuing to deal with them, you were not going to be able to overcome the things that you were trying to accomplish and set your mind to. So if anything, they did you a favor. But now these people want to come back. Yeah, separation. I'm telling you. Heart, I mean, what do they say? Distance makes the heart grow fonder, all right? So they sad, bitter, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So these people was like, dang, if I return, like, the chances of collecting wanting me back into their life is slim. It's slim. And they a little bitter about it because it leaves a bad taste in their mouth based off of how they have treated you. Because again, like, even if they are in this energy with Death Card of going through a transformation within their life, you have already grown past whatever level that they're just now stepping into. It was just like, I was trying to make you see this many years ago, this many months ago, or whatever the case may be. And I'm so far past that. You know what I'm saying? We got snake energy here. It says competition and enemy. The other woman look over your shoulder. All right. Somebody could have definitely separated themselves from someone that they could have been involved with. And again, it's given that, you know, not to negate the fact that like I don't know what the percentage is, but like there are also men that get attacked by women as well. You know, when it comes to domestic violence, it's not always just the woman that is being attacked. There are also men that that's really patient with certain feminine energies, that see them in a certain light as far as what they've been through. It's like they consider, this is somebody who's very considerate. So they look at the sense as far as their upbringing, their family, how other people, how their person may have expressed how other family members or friends have treated them. They take all of that type of shit into consideration. But if a motherfucker's not healed from all of that and they choose to express how they love or care, or when they don't know how to use their words and they only know how to use, yeah. I heard a honk come from fucking Mason. And they don't know how to use their words instead of their hands. It puts somebody who is very open towards wanting to hear someone out in a vulnerable situation when someone's hands, when the other, especially given that they would have way more of a repercussion of putting their hands on the feminine energy versus the feminine doing the male energy. Let's keep it a fucking 100. Doesn't negate, okay, but that's also a thought that would go through a masculine energy who is on the other end. And you know if that's your story or not. You know if it's the masculine that you know engaged into a physical interaction with you first, or vice versa. Okay. That goes deep. I ain't even gonna go into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back to provoking. It goes back to, like I said, go watch that reading when poking the bear goes wrong. It goes when people say certain things that hit below the belt or get or try and, yeah, karmic relationship, yeah, intentionally do things to try and hurt the other person that they were attached to on a whatever level it was. Resentment and triggers perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. It's like, yeah, even with how patient that you were with whoever this person is, like, you can't help the way in which other people may perceive things based off of whatever it is that they went through in the past. That's why when you get to, I feel like this could be somebody who's been so used to being tricked and scammed and all of this, when it came to them showing a sense of patience towards people and being genuine and caring and nurturing, and them constantly being fucked over. So that is now ingraining them in a way in their mind, in a way in which to act uh totally different from how they normally went about treating people or being with people. It's kind of like adapting or adopting a whole nother personality in order to protect the one that you originally fucking had from coming onto this earth, until those certain situations or relationships happen to you. With letting go, it's hard to let go of how, some people may have done us so fucked up to where it's like we try not to go into situations and bleed on to our own, certain things that, man, that just made me think about some shit. On the real. It's all in how we see shit. To where is as if we will look at the storm and be like, wow, I remember when this type of storm happened, and I took from it, it's giving me Sankofa. Um, it's a bird symbolizing like a stone, or I guess, and it's picking up a stone from which lessons and things that they have learned in the past and bringing that also to the future. It's those things that make it worth adapting it to our everyday living, especially if it's something that advances us or leads us to some type of success, as far as like how to better go about things, right? But with intensity, with how your love is very strong, collective, that's why people is like, are you even real? Like, how are you able to love and care and still have a certain type of love for me despite how I know I treated you? Like, this is the energy from some of these people. It's like they knew that you was somebody with patience. You just wasn't going to just cut them off. You was going to let them fuck you over 7-11 times, you know what I'm saying, until you really put discipline into your structure and was like, yeah, this is, I don't like the on and off shit. I don't like unpredictable shit. Like, I don't, yeah, no. I need to, with discipline, I'm going, whatever it is that I have in my control is what I'm going to put in my control. It's like you have a good understanding about what is and what's not. What's not is Big G's job. What is what's in your, that's your job. And you understanding with patience, if you are doing the footwork here in the physical, then your ancestors, that Big G, is gonna have you in the spiritual. We just gotta show them that we putting the work in. Like, hey, I'm trying to work on my mental. Hey, I'm trying to work on how I react. Hey, I'm trying to work on how to save more. Hey, I'm trying to work on this. I'm trying to work on that. And I'm also putting the action behind it. With discipline, I'm not doing that no more. I'm choosing better. And if you see that, I hope that you align me with people. It's like God ain't never going to, keep people in your life too long that he put in there to help you see things differently. You know, like when you are really assigned to certain type of people, it's like, all right, I know this person again has grown up into this point. I know that I can have them in there. That I know based off of what they have learned and how they grown that they not gonna take that. We done been through too many fucking tests to know that they gonna stick around for the shit that they trying to pull. But the impact I want my child to put on this person is going to cause them to tighten the fuck up when it comes to losing someone like this. I want the impact to be so strong to where it makes them feel like they need to be closer to me. Boom. They already know how our story is already written. People, you already know how that's gonna pan out. And with discernment, that's why it's so important for you to have a really tap into yourself. That's where your discernment comes in at. When you come familiar with yourself as far as the people, places, and things that you don't want to deal with, and how you can already see in hindsight, right? How the shit is going to pan out based off of your own past experiences. Like I always say, you're not going to be able to want to get in the car because you already know where the shit is heading. But sometimes we go against our intuition. We go against what we have been disciplined towards, and we break habit of certain type of things. And it only, again, with mirror, reveals those certain things that we still need to work on. That's the only way we're going to create some balance. Okay? Or this, yeah, coughing. Death and coughing is here. That's so crazy. Because I told you I really am at the cemetery. I see a white butterfly too. Y'all are really transforming in such a pure, in such a pure way. You know, it's like you are really like, even just white purity, angels. It's like you really do give off angel energy to people. Like, man, it says new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. You know, and sometimes, those situations that we could have been a little bit too patient in causes things to end worse than what they could have had we listened to our intuition, had we, took the guidance with the, that Big G was trying to give us, how we made certain type of disciplines within ourselves. We can avoid certain things that kind of puts back our time span here on earth. All right. I don't know why I'm getting like, if especially if it's somebody who like grew up like in the street life, it's given that. It's making me think of this song by my homeboy Quincy White. It's called Graveyard. And that's crazy because his last name is White too, and I think I did see something. But God is always going to be patient with us at the end of the day, okay? He always is going to give us grace, but it's up to us because we got free will. It's up to us to put certain things into play, because life can, with death, it's either with success and death, you can either move in ways to make life happen in the ways in which you want it to, or without discipline, you can just continue to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't even want to try and have a certain type of hold on your life, intuitively you already know where that's going to lead to. What's at the bottom of the date? Date. All right, it says get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. Okay. Y'all really are getting back out there. But it's kind of like the certain lens that you have. Some of y'all can be like, man, the dating pool just sucks. But with you knowing whatever it is that you are looking for, I feel like it's going to make it easier for you. Honestly, especially with the sexual energy that we got earlier, of like you already knowing when somebody is they got the, I want you eyes. It isn't until you really get to experience someone to where you are able to see, like, yeah, I see it's that, but I also see that you know, want to know a certain deeper part of me. Okay. What's the Six of Cups? I want to see what's coming back to you. Who are these people? You got a lot of people want to come in and give you your flowers. All right. Two of Pentacles. You gonna have shit. You got options. You can weigh your options here. With all these people coming back, I feel like a lot of people are starting to see that you really are like this loving person, and with meaning here is very someone having you in their life is very meaningful. Like, again, you mean a lot to someone. Somebody is like grateful for having you in their life and being able to like show them certain things. Eight of Swords that they probably were scared to face within themselves, because I mean, we got mirror here, right? Being in your head about certain situations, feeling a sense with Two of Pentacles, feeling a sense of imbalance, or just not knowing what is worth investing in when it comes to people, places, and things. Like, this is somebody that, like, you know, they want to give you your flowers when it comes to the impact that you put on them. What's this Eight of Swords? The World. And that's so funny because, like, you know, some people may have really, and this it's funny because I put an alien too on the title. Like, a lot of people may have put things into this person's head with the Eight of Swords energy, as far as like you are just of this world, or like you just, I don't know, the world can be whatever it is that you do online. Like, this could be somebody that yeah, Two of Swords, they wanted to put somebody's mind in the two frames of mind. Yeah. But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like that gives like a pick a side type of energy. Because with Six of Cups, is like somebody wanted someone to come back to them. So, you know, the lengths that people will sometimes go when they want something to work out in their favor is to say and do anything that they know that somebody will be way better off elsewhere with. Okay? What's this Two of Swords? Five of Wands. Okay, so somebody may have tried to make you seem as though like you were problematic, or you always wanted to fight, or you had always had drama. I see this united plane. It's like, I feel like a lot of people are uniting on your side, okay? A lot of, I'm hearing UNITY, that's my eulogy. It's like you are somebody that always likes to bring unity together, whether it be in conversation, whether it be you bringing people together. Like, you know, you're not really here to be somebody that is like, that's funny because this cup is saying mean girls. Like, you don't give mean girl energy. Okay, Ten of Wands, the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles. This person thought you had that energy, okay? They thought that you was with the Five of Wands, that you was just going to fight, argue with them, just like how everybody else may have used to been dealing with them. But with the Ten of Wands, it's to the Hierophant, it's like you are actually somebody that someone can come to when they feel like the weight of the world, right? Ten of Wands, the world, when the weight of the world is at their shoulders. They're like, this is somebody, you give off Hierophant energy. Like, you can, I'm hearing, call on me through thick and thin, a friendship I will never, when you are weak, I will be strong. Like, you are somebody that somebody can rely on. With patience, like, it's not like, all right, hurry up, come on. Like, when somebody asks for help, it's like, you taking too long. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you somebody that's like, okay, you needed my assistance, you needed my help. So, like, I understand that People come to you from wise counsel because they feel like you have a good sense of looking at things, and you know that, again, it's not being a better person, making better decisions. It's not going to happen overnight as it didn't with you. It took a lot of trial and error and tests. So it's, with Ten of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you are somebody, collective, that people want in their life for a long time. Like, you are definitely wifey, hubby, relationship material. Not even just an aspect of love, but like even just with friendships. Like, yeah, with Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you have to walk away from a lot of connections as well. And that gives that like invisible energy, or like, you know how somebody was, it's just, I feel like you were around a lot of people who just felt very comfortable with however they thought that they could continue to treat you. But maybe because you came across other energies with discipline that showed you how other people incorporate you, and vice versa, how those type of situations are you have seen have lasted the test of time without it being a feeling of it being karmic or toxic. So somebody here, is realizing that, Eight of Cups, I don't have to put up with this shit. I do not have to put up with this shit. And with separation, they're definitely showing it. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, focusing on what they need to work on. The work. I think somebody tried to call me. Y'all. Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's get some advice from Spirit, okay? Four of Wands, Temperance, Nine of Cups. Listen, whatever you've been patient, whatever it is that you have been manifesting, whatever it is that you've been praying for, it's gonna create a strong foundation. Okay, with the Four of Wands energy, it's gonna be a cause for a celebration. Okay, friends, family, all of that. Like, you're gonna finally start. It's gonna startle you. That's what I wanted to say, but. You're going to finally start to see the fruits of your labor that you have been putting in. And I hope you're ready, because I'm here. Buckle your seatbelt, okay? Temperance energy. You can be a Sagittarius. This is Temperance energy. Let me find out. Hold on. Okay, but that's that Earth Angel energy that I was telling y'all about. This is the energy that you give off. And with the Nine of Cups, that's exactly why you are about to be emotionally fulfilled. Like... Shit is gonna look so good for you, collective. Stay disciplined with whatever it is that you're doing that makes you feel good and also helps other people, because that's what we put on this earth to do, is to make other people feel good. And you never know in the ways in which your words, your art, or whatever that is may make someone feel. Okay, you can be creating something, you can be really good with your hands, you can create something that reminds someone of an old antique, and because they see that you do this certain type of work, like somebody really has a I don't know, somebody could have worked in like wood chip is what I'm getting. I'm looking at these trees. Somebody does something that's very unique, okay? And like I always say, it's an audience for everyone. There's an audience for everyone. You just have to find it. But there's some people that will definitely support whatever it is that you're doing. You just have to, with discipline, you have to keep doing it. You got to keep showing up. With patience, like, you're not going to find the people by tomorrow, being that you have the realization today. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a plan into play. You got to do some searching. You got to, So let's get some last messages and then we out of here, y'all. Hey! Yeah, trust the process is what I get from trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah. And that is a lot with the death card. It's all about transformations. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Exactly. I feel like Big G is very happy in the sense that, like, you don't have this certain type of energy that rushes him, okay? Like, it's like you kind of just find gratitude with the spaces that you're in, okay? Because what does trust say? Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So it's like, all right, with whatever place that we choose to find ourselves in lives, we know that that is based off of the decisions that we made, okay? Whether it be intentionally or unintentionally. Friendship. It says nourish the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will drastically improve. Okay, so somebody feels because somebody okay. With patience, you're gonna have to. It's gonna take some time with whoever this person is. Okay, somebody is really trying to walk away from living a certain lifestyle or having a certain type of mindset of someone who is so used to being possessive, you know, or like it's just like somebody learning how to crawl before they, you know, walk. When it comes to a certain approach that they know that they have to have when it comes to you, because like I said, you was just like fuck around and find out. Yes, your energy. So because this person, they know they don't want that to be like that with you, is just finding a different type of approach to being able to coexist. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have to give people grace because we never know where people's background is, their way of thinking. But for someone to have enough sense of self-awareness within themselves to know that the way in which they're acting is not going to fly with you, and is trying to make that work with discipline, trying to stay diligent to what they really want from you despite what they used to, shows a lot. It shows a lot. All right. So it says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So yeah, someone here is just working on letting go of a lot of past situations and realizing that there are actually real people out here that care about your real feelings and your real heart and your real sense of direction and what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? We really out here. And I feel like what is making this person be so combative with that is the fact that real recognize real. They have, everybody has a sense of realness within them. It's just you having to face those certain things within yourself, you know, whether it be good or whether it be bad. You can try and paint yourself as a good person all you want to, but are your actions reflecting that? Are the ways in which you treat people reflecting that? So it's something we all have to go through. The real is all, it's in all of us. You feel me? You feel me? You smell me? Okay. So I love you guys, collective. If this message resonated, make sure, hey Tyler, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.